Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about some fails, okay girl, from the Dollar Tree. So if you guys have been here for any length of time, I do a lot of like Shaw Miss A videos, which is like dollar makeup as well. A lot of Dollar Tree hauls and like collection videos and stuff. But something that I never do is talk about fails in a whole like dedicated video. Now I haven't done it in a long time because it does tend to get a little negative when we're talking about products that we don't like. This was technically going to be a top 5 bottom 5 Dollar Tree. Let me know if you still want to watch one of those videos down below. It just kind of turned into a fails kind of video. So I started like seeing makeup that I didn't like and it accumulated and turned into 10 products. Just film a video talking about some Dollar Tree fails. Why not warn you guys about the products that you should stay away from and what is not worth your dollar. So if you want to see what products were not my favorites, but maybe your favorite, if they're your favorites, don't get offended. These are just some things that didn't work out for me. Everyone's different. There's makeup for everyone out there, which is the great thing. You can purchase makeup everywhere. But just these are some products that weren't that amazing for me and that I didn't really enjoy. So if you want to see what those products are, just keep on watching. But before that, don't forget, if you like Jerks of Makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you could like the video if you like it, and the video can start right now. Okay, so we're just going to start off with brows. So I do tend to start with brows when I'm doing my makeup routine. So this is one of the products that I hoped would work for me, which is the Ioni. This is called their brow gel in dark brown. So there's a look at that. I actually did mention this in a Dollar Tree haul not too long ago, and I've been using it ever since. Now this is a product that I was quite disappointed by. For some reason or another, it just didn't work out for me. It's just a little too pigmented for me. I much rather a clear brow gel or these products, but not as pigmented. I just feel like this is so gloopy. It's just kind of like a gloopy mess. I've actually mentioned it in a couple of videos. I've had to like wipe it off and start over. I just don't like this product because again, it's just overly gloopy. Even if you like go like this and try to remove some of the product, it's just not happening. So much of the product is concentrated on the actual spoolie, and the spoolie itself is just a little too big for my liking. I just don't like this product. Let me know what you feel about it down below. And also the smell, like it smells good. Yeah, it smells so good. It smells like vanilla, but it's a little overly fragranted. Like it's just like a lot. You pull it out and it's just like it's just everywhere, and I don't know, it's just not a product that vibed with me. I didn't vibe with it. It's just, we're not friends, okay? I never use her, but I wanted to warn you about it because I believe this is the only shade that you can get this product in, at least at my local Dollar Tree. I don't know who this would work for, but for me it just didn't work out. Okay, next I would go into eyeshadow. So we're going to talk about the LA Colors beauty pots. I have 3 of them. I have the one in mesmerizing, which is this one here. I have Desert Vista, which is this one, which comes with more like matte shades. And I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but the sun is coming in and out, so the lighting will be changing as that happens. It's like a cloudy day. So, and then we have this one, which is in the shade Glam. These shades are stunning. Okay, you look at them, you're like, oh my god, this is so cool. That's why I purchased them. I thought they were going to be practical. I really love the face tints that came in this packaging. Love them. They're in my favorite section. However, the eyeshadow ones I just never touch, and they're just kind of sitting there. I'm never going to use these. Even if it was like, let's say I'm going to travel somewhere, this is not the first product that I would think of. I just feel like, I don't know, like I don't like to, you can't really dip your brush into one shade. You're always going to get that mixture going on. You see how that yellow is like kind of mixed in with the red? This is just not my type of product. I don't like that there's 3 shades in one. Maybe if they did like a single shadow in each one, that would have been better in my opinion. But just having 3 shades mixed together, especially the matte one, it's just not my vibe. So I haven't been using these eyeshadow ones, but again, the face tints I really enjoyed a lot. But these like eyeshadow ones, I don't ever reach for them. They're just kind of sitting there. Next we have the Ioni eyeliner. I used this in a video recently. I did like a whole Ioni makeup video, which is going to be down below. I've done a couple of Ioni makeup hauls and stuff, but this particular item, it's just something about it. Now it is like very watery. I don't like the packaging. It tends to get lost in my collection as well. It's like a watery type of formula, but also this one here is drying out on me, which is weird because I just purchased it not too long ago. So I think it's weird that it's already drying out, even though it's like sealed all the way. You know, I never leave products open. Yeah, so I feel like that's weird. And also just the consistency of the product. I don't like the applicator. I like the fact that it's small, but it's just a little too little. too small for me. And although the shade is pretty, like, it is just too watery. If you put this on and you look up, girl, you're gonna have a bad makeup day. You're gonna have transfer, major transfer on your eyelid because it's watery, and also it tends to dry out. So sometimes you're like mid liner and then there's no more product, you have to dip in, and then I feel like the applicator doesn't get all the way down to where the product is. It's just a weird product. It's something that I'm glad that I tried out because I get to talk to you guys about it, but if I can go back, I wouldn't purchase this again. It's what it is. It's just not the first product that I think about when I want to do in liquid liner. Next, we do have like this eyeliner slash liquid shadow from Flower Beauty, and this is the one, this is called their Double Take Eye Marker and Creme Eyeshadow. There's a look at that. So it basically comes with an eyeliner, as the name implies. Not that deep black, nothing amazing, nothing horrible. I think that's okay. And then it does come with that kind of doe foot applicator with an liquid shadow on the inside. I think the shadow's okay. I've used it in a couple videos, not the most amazing thing, but the liner itself, the eyeliner, I just don't reach for. I don't know what it is about this product. I just kind of forget about it. Honestly forgot that I had this in my collection until I went back and looked at a couple of my older Dollar Tree hauls to see, kind of remember what products I purchased from Dollar Tree, and I completely forgot about this. This was like buried under all my other liners. It's just not one that I reach for, not one that I think about. I think this is perfect for people who like that everyday kind of look, something quick and simple, throw on a little bit of the shadow and then the liner. But for me, it just didn't work out, so that's why it ended up in this video. Let me know if you own this. Does it come in other shades? I don't know. I don't know if it's just the shade. Maybe if it was a champagne-y shade, I would use it more. The liner is just not that amazing. I don't know. It's just kind of there. I always forget about it. Next, we have a foundation. This one I'm not really gonna talk a lot about because I've mentioned this a lot on my channel. This is a foundation from the Dollar Tree. It is from LA Colors, and this is in the shade Creamy Beige. It's just horrible on the skin. I don't recommend it. I talked about this in my ranking my foundations video as well. It ranked at number, I believe it was 13 was like the last number. It was the last product. I do not recommend this. It's not good. Shade wise, the shade range at the Dollar Tree sucks, so don't even try it. I think this is like the only shade that I see there, or a lighter tone. I just don't like the shade. I don't like the formula. I don't like how it looks on the skin. So I am probably gonna declutter this in the future or try to use this up. I just don't like it. Not my favorite foundation, honestly, from the Dollar Tree. So let me know down below. Have you tried their other foundations? What do you like? Do you like this one? Why? How do you use it? Maybe it's the technique that I'm using. I usually use a sponge to blend in my foundation. Maybe I'll use it with a brush. I don't know. Just know in the times that I've used this, it's just not my favorite foundation. I don't have a good makeup day when I have this on the skin. So that's why it ended up in this video, girl. It's just not good. Next, we do have this other LA Colors product. This is the Conceal Correct. It says it's concealer, but it's like a liquid highlight. This is in the shade Highlight. And I just don't like this. I mentioned this a couple times on my channel. I don't really know what this is because it's not really a concealer, but it's not a highlight either. So I don't really know what to categorize this into. So there's a swatch of this product. You blend it in. Like, it looks pretty, right? But it just kind of blends into nothing when I throw it on the face. It just kind of gives you like a nice kind of sheen. Almost sheen. It's just like on the skin, it just doesn't come off like that. I don't know what to categorize this, because if it was a concealer, that wouldn't work out for me. As a liquid highlight, it's just a little too subdued for me. So this is just a product that I don't really enjoy. It's not for me, but it definitely is for somebody out there. If you're like the highlight from within kind of person, maybe you'll enjoy this a little more, but for me, I just didn't really enjoy it. Pardon me, my leg is falling asleep. Okay. Next, we have the LA Colors bronzer. I actually mentioned this in a, I believe it was like 15 must-have products from the Dollar Tree video. I really like the products that come in this type of packaging. However, this bronzer is just so highlighty. I don't like it. It's just a little too light for me in my skin tone. There's a swatch of that. I much prefer the other LA Colors bronzer to this one. This one is in Sun Goddess. It's just a little too highlighty for me. I don't like it as a bronzer, which is why I threw it in here. I can use it as a, let's say, an eyeshadow or whatever, but as a bronzer, it just doesn't look good on the skin. It's just a little too, it's like I'm throwing highlight in those areas, and I think this would work perfect for somebody with a deeper skin tone as a highlighter. But as a bronzer, like for me and my skin tone, I don't think it works out. So this is definitely a product that I don't really reach for. I don't think about. It's just kind of there. I do love like the highlight in this kind of packaging. I do love the contour duo in this packaging, but this one is just kind of a meh. Next, we have a whole lot of lip products. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like really low now, but I'm telling you, my leg fell asleep. Okay, this is going to be really easy because I've talked about these products before. These are the lip stains from Melly Colors. They're so patchy. Do not get these. If you see them, skip out on them. I have the shade Alpha, which is this pinky tone, and then I have the shade Queenship. They look so pretty, right? And they look promising. However, they're just not a good formula. It is a lip stain, so you are supposed to kind of create a layer on your lips. Then later on, it's going to stay throughout the day, kind of wear off really nicely. That's what I thought it was going to be. However, it just kind of looks patchy on the lips, especially the darker shade. It's just one that I kind of regret purchasing. So I'm going to give you a close-up look at these. Let me know if you own these down below. How do you use them? How do you make them work for you? Because for me, I just don't like these, and these were definitely a fail in my book. This one, the LA Colors Intense Color Lip Gloss. Did not enjoy this at all. I thought this was going to be like a doe foot applicator situation. I think I would have enjoyed it a little more if it was. This is in the shade Fancy. Not only like the applicator is really weird, really messy, but just the shade itself, it just doesn't look good. It's like a very pigmented situation. Like, look at that shade is stunning, but because it comes in such a weird, very gloopy, very messy packaging, I just kind of stray away from it. And also on the lips, I remember it not being that great either. It's just a little too gloopy, messy for me, so that's why I do not enjoy that product, and I'm probably not going to buy any more shades in this formula. Don't love it. Let me know, do you own this down below? How do you make it work? I just don't like it. I feel like because it's so messy each time that I use it, I just kind of stray away from it, so I don't like that. And then the last product is the Wet n Wild Megalast Liquid Lip Color. I thought this was a liquid lipstick, but it's not. It's like a weird kind of gloss, but then it dries down. It's like weird, and this is in the shade I Can Bear It. There's a close-up look at that. I believe this one does come in other shades at Dollar Tree. So that's the doe foot applicator. I thought it was a gloss, but I did actually use this in a Dollar Tree full face video, and it does dry down, and it's like super sticky on the lips. It's just so weird. It's a weird formula. It's not a liquid lipstick, but it's not a gloss, and it's like really sticky on the lips as well. So I don't know, I really love the color, but just the way that it wears and stuff, it just didn't look great, and I had to wipe it off in that video, so you guys saw it in action there. But also just throughout the day, it does not look good. So both of these products were a fail for me, and that was actually the last product. So we made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices, are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so if you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.